If you're a cyclist or endurance athlete that's been in the sport for a while, there's a good chance you bought into at least some of the hype around polarized training through the 2010s. Polarized training is an approach to training that stipulates relatively large volumes of training at low intensities combined with a small volume of training focused at high intensities above the second metabolic threshold, while at the same time avoiding training intensities between the first and second metabolic thresholds. This approach differs from other training intensity distributions like pyramidal and threshold training. If you're outside the sports science world, you could have been easily led to believe polarized training is an optimal approach to endurance training and well supported by the available science. After all, there's been a plethora of media articles and videos promoting this approach's benefits. Backing up these claims in the endurance sport media, we can cite multiple scientific reviews and published studies also arguing and supporting the benefits of polarized training. However, in 2022, two teams of sports scientists faced off against each other in a debate over the efficacy of polarized training. This exchange of formal letters was published in the Journal of Medicine and Science in Sports and Exercise. To make a long story short, the group claiming polarized training was optimal for endurance athletes really struggled to make their case in the face of legitimate criticism. One of the key tactics employed by skeptics of polarized training was demonstrating that many of the scientific references cited in support of polarized training were far less convincing than initially believed. In addition to the outcome of this debate, the findings of several recent meta-analyses have provided additional nuance to our understanding of polarized training. Oliveira et al. Concluded polarized training was better at improving VO2 peak in short duration interventions and in highly trained athletes compared to other training intensity distributions. Similarly, Rosenblatt et al. Concluded the benefits to VO2 max from polarized training depended on the performance level of the athlete, with polarized training benefiting athletes at a more competitive level while recreational athletes potentially improving more with pyramidal training. Lastly, Kove et al. Found that a training intervention's intensity distribution had little effect on the improvements in VO2 max and time trial performance of trained cyclists. These findings demonstrate polarized training has some level of efficacy with endurance athletes. However, these findings are far from the claim that polarized training is the optimal training intensity distribution for all adaptations related to endurance performance in all levels of endurance athletes. I'm Dr. Jason Boynton, sports scientist, performance physiologist, and cycling coach. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more cycling performance insights.